So in part of our hanging kind of series of products that we have available now, we have these awesome, like antiqued looking in silver and brown holders. And so the way we're showing them now, we're also going to show you several different uses. These are like a 3-use item, don't you think?
It's great. It's so versatile. I think it's one of the coolest items that has been added to the line just because of the fact you do have 3 uses.
I love it.
I mean, as far as like using them to hang in a tree, that's one of the coolest things ever. And we've used these today with just a clear votive holder, and then we put in an LED light, an LED tea light, so that we don't have to worry about the wind, which we've got a little wind today while we're shooting, and we don't have to worry about it blowing out. And that's just a phenomenal thing, you know, to have that ability when you're doing an outdoor event, which we do a lot of.
Which is great. And also, this product itself is not very heavy. So this is much, it's just much easier to hang if you have a ribbon or some kind of twine. But in this setting, how'd you hang these?
Well, what we did was I used a wire, which is just an aluminum wire, so it's really easy to cut. You can actually cut this wire with scissors.
Yeah, that's great.
And you know, just to get like a little ringlet around it, you just wrap it around your finger. It's very easy to do. And then on the other display, on the darker metal piece, what we did there was we used a good, you know, quality ribbon. It's a double-faced satin ribbon, so it's got a little bit of strength to it, and that holds a lot of weight.
Right.
And we did that in, you know, this green color, so it kind of picked up on the outdoor colors of the green ivy that you see or the tree above it, and it just has a really great look with that rusted, you know, kind of industrial kind of feel to that piece.
I love it. This is one of my all-time favorite new products that we have. And you can find all of these new products that we're showing you under our decor section of our website. So here's the hanging piece that we were just talking about. And then I wanted to show you what it looks like in its true form. So we actually, or you actually, were able to kind of bind it together to go this way. It just pops back out when you take that off. And tell me what else we can do with this awesome product.
Well, Laura, there's like a lot of things we can do with it. Let me go get a couple of things that I want to show you.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay, Joel, so you're back. So show us what you got.
All right, so Laura, still have that same metal piece, but what I went and got was I got a glass cylinder.
Awesome.
I got a glass hurricane.
Cool.
And I got an LED candle.
Awesome.
So what I'm gonna do is show you just some different things you can do with this cool metal piece. So what we've done is, this is the way it was hanging. You can take this piece, put it down on a table, put the glass cylinder in there, and then put a candle in that, and you've got a cool outdoor holder. So that gives you kind of that little industrial chic kind of look, you know, which is so in these days. So that's a great look. So then,
great look.
Check this out. Now we're gonna flip this over.
Come on.
And we're gonna put that on top. And what is really neat about that is you've got some automatic height for a table. You've got a level change. If you have some of these glass pieces sitting down on the table and then some up, it just creates, you know, some mass and some opportunity to get something a little bit different looking for your table. And, you know, I think always when you can change heights and that kind of thing, it's always a good look.
That's awesome.
All right,
one more. Are these pretty sturdy?
Yeah, very.
Awesome.
See the wind blowing?
That's great.
Yeah, they're holding up great.
Love it.
Okay. Next, flip this guy over and you see that it has these basic bends at the top. Well, the cool part about that is you put it down in a hurricane and you've got a holder that goes in the hurricane. Then we take the candle and we put that down inside, and you've got a suspended candle and an everyday hurricane lantern. It's just a great look for the outside.
I mean, that's
seriously,
awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That is so great. And how many people actually have these hurricanes that they've had around their house forever? And now we're creating this really cool, almost a conversation piece that you put on the center of your table.
So Laura, one other thing with these, I think this would be really cool if you were doing an outdoor picnic and you needed to do something that was cheap and you wanted something that gave a really cool look to a long linear table. If you literally put these down the middle of the table and used, I mean, multiples of like 10 of them on, you know, a really long kind of picnic table, several picnic tables put together, you've got a great look for an outdoor event. And
love
you know, it's cheap, easy, quick. You know, the other thing that with the way that this floats, it looks like it's floating in the hurricane. You got opportunity to cut off like a rose or a flower and just stick it up under there so that you've got a little color under this, or do it without. But you know, you've got options with this, and that's just a great thing to have those options. I mean, the product is just a phenomenal piece to do lots of things with.
I love it. And I just think that even when you look at just this itself, it's just so interesting. And now that we have this in brown and silver, it's kind of a multi-use product in so many different ways.
It is. It is.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.